Fucking boo.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Fucking Boo, Bombing Stories with Jay Hollingsworth. I have a good buddy of mine guest today. He's a paid regular at the Comedy Store. You've seen him on Jimmy Kimmel, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, multiple sketches on Jimmy Kimmel Live. My good buddy, Brady Matthews.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me, Big J. I appreciate it.
I mean, we should probably say Big Irish J so people don't mistake it with
my fault. Yeah, Big Irish J, of course. I'm super confused. I got it.
Well, you know, Big J Okerson. I don't want any trouble.
No. Of course not.
So Jesus, almost knocked this over. Your bombing story today, which you said you have multiple, so we're gonna have you back to tell another one.
But I have a ton. I have short ones and I have long ones.
Well, let's start since this is your first one with us. Tell me your best, worst bombing story.
Okay. So I'm at the Comedy Store and I've been trying to get past for like fucking 5 years. And this is when Tommy was the booker. You remember Tommy?
Oh yeah. You gotta come in. You gotta
It's leaps and bounds. It's peaks and valleys. It's left and right, up and down. Right? Like, what is it, motherfucker? What does it take to get past this fucking place?
Okay, hold on. So how far? How many years into stand-up? How long have you been doing stand-up at this point of this story?
I've only been doing stand-up for about 6 years, but I was answering phones for like 3 years at the Comedy Store.
You were working there. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So I was working there. I'd been trying to get past, and so I would get these shitty late night spots. Like I would like bring up Don Barris, and he's like, "You're still here," and I'm like, "Fuck you, do your fucking thing."
And can just like, I want to try and always paint the picture for people that may not be aware. Kind of give an explanation of Tommy.
Well, he's legit. He looks like Tom Petty.
Yes.
Except with no talent. And he's like a therapist that's always high. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I remember I asked him, I go, "Yo," I said, I've been auditioning, to get past. What the fuck is it gonna take? And he's like, just keep working hard, keep coming around, keep showing face.
Just horseshit advice,
dude. Just like you walk down those Comedy Store stairs and you're like, I don't know if I want to do this anymore. Like this hurts my head, it hurts my body.
Like the feedback he would give is nothing you could work on.
Well, there was nothing constructive. He's like, you're hanging around with the right people. And you're like, I don't hang out with anybody. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like my mom, I sleep on my mom's couch. What do you mean?
It's not like, hey, you might want to cut the fat here or maybe work clean. No, nothing that you can work on.
Nothing. So anyways, finally one night he goes, I'm gonna have you audition for Mitzi. So this is like the last showcases Mitzi has had, right?
Oh shit. Okay.
So I got all excited. And I had a couple cocktails before I went out because, who doesn't? And great move to have a couple drinks before you're about to showcase for Mitzi. I was
hold on. Sorry. I know I keep bumping. This is because there's a lot of people that'll listen to this that don't know like how we know if you say Mitzi.
The process.
Yeah.
The process.
So explain who Mitzi is, and then I got a question for you after that.
Sure. So Mitzi Shore was the booker. And she's past the greats, all the legends, Jim Carrey, Richard Pryor, Robin Williams, yada yada yada. But she's also not past like Dane Cook, Kevin Hart. I don't even think she passed Seinfeld. So
yeah, I think Louis C.K. too, and
not even Louis C.K. But so it got into my head because I've been working the phones for so long to try to get past. And I would like manifest it and be like, I'm gonna get past. And I'd answer the phones and I'd be there on time. And every time I saw Tommy, he'd be like, "Who the fuck are you?" And I'm like, "Okay," So like, it was really fucking hard. It's like the lottery balls in the NBA lottery. Like once your ball comes up, you have to seize that moment.
Excuse me.
It's okay. That's all right. It's just my time.
I had a few drinks before this, so I was,
Yeah. Hey,
that's right. What I was going to ask you about that. So did you have drinks because you were overconfident or because you were nervous?
Nervous as fuck.
Okay. All right.
I didn't, but as early comics, you think that's like the recipe, but sometimes nerves makes you have an amazing set.
Right.
Even if you're so nervous, like you can't even hold the mic, sometimes that's actually a really great thing. for me, I wasn't used to that kind of nerve. I didn't know how to handle it. I knew how to handle it like in football games, playing sports, but I was super nervous. So I had a couple drinks. I got on stage and Andrew Santino went up before me, and they loved Andrew. Andrew's great. They loved him.
Comic.
Yeah, great comic. And then it was Adam Ray, and then it was me.
Another great comic, and both of those guys are both great comics and extremely likable, both of them.
Yeah, extremely likable. You know, it was like, and we were the three guys that were at the store, and we're starting to get pushed, and you know, so it felt good. I was in good company, and I didn't see them having any drinks, but hey, whatever. So I learned my lesson. But so I went out there, and as I went out there, I forgot my first two jokes. Forgot them. Just couldn't remember them. Couldn't even tell you what they were.
Now, okay, you say you forgot them. Now, did you like let's say my joke is about I recently, I was called, I guess, the size of the airport, and like did you forget it in the sense where it, like in that, if I would say, so I recently got called, or did you just like, you couldn't even start it?
Jay, I couldn't even tell you what my jokes were. I couldn't even tell you. It was the worst bomb ever. It was in front of Mitzi. It was a packed house. Dude. Rick Ingram was introducing all of us. He's like, "You're gonna love this guy, Brady Matthews. Does a lot of good impressions, and he's like a regular, you know, up and coming Jim Carrey or some bullshit," he said. And I got so nervous because I was like, oh, do I change my act? Should I? Because I had it pretty planned out to where I was going to talking about being a dog owner, talking about my dog, and talking about how people talk to your dog, and I have to be a ventriloquist for my dog, and I forgot all of that. So I just went out there and started talking about how much cats suck, and I was like, I didn't even know what I was talking about. And then I started humping the stool like a cat. And I started going meow, meow.
And this is literally, you've never done this.
Nothing.
You have no bit about this. You just, you were like, I knew I was going to talk about dogs. I don't remember what it was. What's the fuck it? You know what? Fuck cats.
It's in the it's like in the middle of a lie, and you're like, I don't know where I'm going with this. I don't know how I'm going to end this.
You're in the middle of the ocean, and you are trying to find a life preserver.
Right. So here's the thing. So Tommy's in the back with Mitzi watching me, packed house in the main room at the Comedy Store, which is impossible to get on that stage at the time. It was like 2005, 2006. It was impossible. And just for laughs, we're having auditions upstairs. So like, it was a big night. I was just excited.
It was the biggest night.
I was so fucking nervous. And I got off stage, and I had a great set. It went great. I don't even know how I ended it, but I started going like a cat. And I forgot what I said, but the whole crowd thought I actually had a pretty good set.
And so you didn't bomb.
What? I mean, no, hold on.
Nice humble brag. Way to fucking.
No.
They gave me a standing ovation. That's how I bomb.
It actually went okay. Then I got off stage, and Tommy goes, maybe comedy's not for you. And then Mitzi goes, what's with the humping she goes, what's with the humping the stool? She goes, cats don't hump stools. She goes, it's not funny. It's unoriginal. Who do you think you are, Dane Cook? And I was like, well, kind of. That's kind of what I was going for, sort of. And and then I got fired from my phone job.
Okay, so all right, this is a you might have had a good set to the audience, but this is
right.
All the other parts of it you bombed.
Right.
So when Tommy goes, maybe comedy isn't for you,
right? And I was like, who the fuck are you?
Is he saying that right? Is Mitzi right next to him? Is he saying that?
Yeah, she's right next to him. Yeah. Yeah, and so I worked so hard for this, and I was so sad. My face was flushed. And I just never felt so defeated as a human, because you work really hard at it. Yeah. And I was like, why did I have those drinks? Why was I so nervous? Because you're always like, after you do these things, you're like, I could have done this better, I could have done that better.
Absolutely. Even if you crush, Even
Totally.
if you have a quote unquote perfect set in other people's eyes, in your head you're like, fuck, I should have tagged this up or played off of that guy or whatever.
Right. So I was so defeated um, that I was like I didn't do comedy for like the next like year. I was so
Really?
sad. Yeah, I was so sad. Um,
Yeah.
but there's a good ending to the story. But I don't know if we're here for that. So
No, yeah, no. Well, and this might play into it because I always ask at the end, like, what did you learn from it, or what would you have changed, etc. So maybe, or maybe it's just that maybe I have an idea what the happy ending is.
well, no, the happy ending was so the year like year later, Tommy got fired.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was going to be.
So Tommy got fired. So I got redemption basically.
Yeah.
And I was there and who is it? Louis Anderson saw
Oh,
me. And he
great.
goes, Louis Anderson saw me, and the booker, it was Adam and the booker, but he goes, you got to pass Brady. Brady's great. You got to pass him, and that's how I got passed. Was basically not. I barely even I didn't even showcase. It just They
Wow.
said you got to pass him, and I got passed. That was it.
Dude, that's Louis is so fucking nice, man.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
actually
I even sent him an email, and he goes, "Who the fuck is this?" And I was like, "Great, great, great." Comedy's a weird game, huh?
Dude, that's hilarious. You know what's funny is Louis actually, the first time I ever came to LA, called Tommy for me, says I got money coming in, you gotta put him up, blah blah blah. And then I did my thing. I don't even remember how the set went. I'm sure mediocre. And then, Tommy, you gotta come in, you gotta hang out, you gotta do.
What did he say to you though, in terms of like constructive criticism? Do you remember?
Oh, I don't even remember, dude. I don't remember. And this is kind of all related to this. I was just talking to somebody about this the other day. What always pissed me off about the Comedy Store, and Earl Skakel like tried to set me straight, is I come from where if something's listed as an open mic, you don't do your best shit.
Yeah.
That's for you to work out. So whenever I would do potluck, I'm under the impression it's an open mic. So I'm like, oh, cool. I'll go up and work out some shit.
No, you
Yeah,
want to go up there with your A game material.
That's what Earl was like. He's like, no, you fucking dummy. You have to do your best shit. And I'm like, well, fucking don't reference it like an open mic. It just used to drive me crazy. But I was going to tell you a bombing of mine. Same thing where I forgot a joke. I was doing the Seattle International Comedy Competition.
Oh, I got that. I mean, I got a bombing there too, but go ahead.
It's the first night, and I had a joke that I had probably been doing about a month, and it was a hot joke. It was great.
What was it? Do you remember?
I think it was about it's called Christian rap, but the whole premise behind it, the whole joke behind it is like, like Christian rappers like the hardest dudes, but it's about Jesus, and like Christian rappers, they sound like regular rappers, but they throw like a Christian thing on the end. So like this is good. So it's so awful now, but at the time it was fucking fire. But
yeah, dude, yeah, those Christian rap fucking jokes, dude, money making.
Well, it was like I was like, there's this one dude who's trying to sound like Snoop. He goes, I don't love them hoes, I only love one hoe, and that's the Holy Spirit.
That's actually really funny.
Well, I mean, then there was more shit to it, but so I was like, you know what, I think I'll I've been doing this for about a month, I got it down, I think I'll do that. So I did whatever the opening joke, and then I started the Christian rap bit, and I'm like, I think I'm in maybe the second sentence, and I'm like, I'm on stage literally looking, I'm going, fuck. And then it never had happened to me before or after. You
forgot it?
Yeah, I'm on stage going, fuck.
No,
I can't remember. And it's this competition first night, and I'm like, fuck, I can't remember. Oh, fuck, I can't remember. So at the end of it, they would you would get a score, but they would also like the host would go defeating. Up. The host would go up and goes like there was something like, does he get the crowd point? And if the crowd went crazy, okay, he gets a bonus point.
That's right.
They felt bad for me, so they all did it, and I was like, it's cool, guys. I don't deserve it. I don't deserve it, but I got the fucking stupid bonus point. And
I bombed at the big theater show that they have for the Seattle Comedy Competition.
Is that the one in Renton where you got to be clean?
Yes. And and I was only doing comedy for like 6 months, and I won it at the Ice House. I won the Ice House comedy competition. Had no business being in it. Ben Kronberg was actually on the show, and he was 1,000 times better than me. I just brought more people. So yeah. Anyways, but yeah, I had that theater show and got last place and fucking ate a dick. I got heckled by a lady in the front. Was like, "You're fucking awful," and I was like, "I get it. Yeah, I was.
You're like, "Ma'am, we're not supposed to swear here."
Yeah. I should have said, "It's a clean show, bitch."
Yeah. All right. We're gonna have you back to tell that story, and then you said you have other ones that are.
Yes, please. Oh yeah, when I did the J Spot and Long Beach. Yeah.
Oh God, the J Spot. All right, yeah.
You've done the J Spot.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we've talked about the fucking name. Yeah. Okay, definitely. That'll be great. Yeah, you'll tell your J Spot and I'll tell mine. And right now people are like, "Well, fucking tell it now." Nah, you got to keep coming back.
You got to stick around. Boo fucking who?
Yeah, that's boo fucking who. The Boo Crew.
Yeah, the Boo Crew. Ooh, I like that. I can already see T-shirts. already see T-shirts.
Yeah. What's your social media? What do you want to plug? Also, do you have any painting bombing stories? Because for those that don't know, Brady is an amazing artist. Not just stand up, but he paints and has these great. I mean, there's 2 that you're supposed to send to me, but that's cool.
Well, you tell me, dude. You're never home.
I'm fucking with you. Give your social media shit.
A painting bombing.
No. Give your social media stuff. I'm gonna have you come back.
No, we don't care. Brady Matthews 13 on Instagram. If you want to check out some art, it's bradymatthewsart.com. And I'll be at the Madhouse Comedy Club this weekend in San Diego, working out some new shit. And then I'll be in Chicago for the week before Labor Day, and then I'll be in Nashville for Comedy Bar. And then I think that's it for right now because everything just opened up. So I'm not doing a taping in St. Louis, but we're getting there.
Oh, I was just going to plug that. That was going to be my plug. I'm at Big Irish J at everything. Definitely go check out Brady's art. It's not just for looks. You can also buy it.
Yeah, we have prints. I got prints.
They're dope. I have 3, 1 here and 2 at Brady's. Yeah, but that's I got the fucking Larry Bird one. Anyways, thank you, Brady. And
thank you.
Until next time, watch this. You ready?
Yes.
Bomb voyage.
Okay. All right.
Bombs away.
All right. Boo fucking who.
All right. Boo I love you, brother. Thanks, man.
Fucking boo.